Now, amid the ongoing border controversy between the BJP-ruled Maharashtra and Karnataka, the Union Home Minister Amit Shah chaired a meeting with the Chief Ministers of both the states and appealed for calm. Shah told Karnataka Chief Minister Bommai and the Maharashtra Chief Minister Shinde that neither of the states will make any claim or demand till the Supreme Court's verdict on the issue. The Union Home Minister also warned political rivals Uddhav Thackeray and the NCP to not politicize the issue. Further, taking cognizance of the violence, Shah added that fake Twitter accounts fueled the row and reminded the instigators that they will be dealt with an iron fist if they tried to disrupt peace.
दोनों मुख्यमंत्रियों ने सकारात्मक अप्रोच रखा है, तो अतः कुछ फैसले हुए हैं जो मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं। सबसे पहले, जब तक सुप्रीम कोर्ट का इस बारे में निर्णय नहीं आता, कोई भी राज्य इसके बारे में एक दूसरे राज्य पर क्लेम या तो डिमांड जनरेट नहीं करेगा। छोटे छोटे और कई मुद्दे भी हैं दो राज्यों के बीच में, जो पड़ोसी राज्यों में आमतौर पर देखे जाते हैं। ऐसे मुद्दों का निवारण भी ये तीन मंत्री दो ओर से जो है वो ही करेंगे। इस देश के गृह मंत्री नाते अपील करना चाहता हूं, राजनीतिक विरोध जो भी हो, जो विपक्ष में बैठे हैं सरकार के सामने राजनीतिक कार्यक्रम ले सकते हैं, परंतु दोनों राज्यों की जनता के हित में और दोनों राज्यों की बॉर्डर पर अन्य भाषा भाषी जो लोग बस रहे हैं इनके हित में अब इसको कम से कम राजनीतिक मुद्दा न बनाया जाए। मुझे विश्वास है कि दोनों राज्यों में कांग्रेस, एनसीपी और उद्धव ठाकरे जी का ग्रुप, ये सारे नेता इस बात में सहयोग करेंगे। तो ये भी ध्यान में आया है कि पूरे मामले में फेक ट्विटर ने भी बहुत बड़ा रोल निभाया है। कुछ फेक ट्विटर्स सर्वोच्च नेताओं के नाम से जनरेट किए गए और इसको फैला दिए गए हैं। और ये मामला बहुत गंभीर इसलिए है कि इस प्रकार के ट्विटर से दोनों ओर की जनता की भावनाएं उद्वेलित होती हैं और घटनाएं जन्म लेती हैं।
Well, the Union Home Minister also ordered the formation of a 6-member team with 3 ministers each from Maharashtra and Karnataka to address the state's border issues. Another panel with IPS officers will also be formed to ensure law and order in the region.
इसीलिए जो लोग ऐसे मामलों में कुछ कानून व्यवस्था बिगाड़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं उनके ऊपर एफआईआर किया जाएगा, कानूनी कार्रवाई की जाएगी, क्योंकि ये जनता का मामला है, ये कानून व्यवस्था का मामला है। और इसीलिए दोनों राज्यों ने तय कर लिया है, केंद्रीय गृह मंत्री जी ने सुझाव रखा है, उन्होंने सूचना की है कि दोनों राज्यों के 3-3 मंत्री, एक कमेटी गठित होगी, एक आईपीएस ऑफिसर होगा, उसकी कमेटी होगी, ताकि कोई भी कानून व्यवस्था ना बिगड़े और छोटे छोटे जो मुद्दे हैं उसमें चर्चा होकर उसमें एकमत हो जाए। हम लोगों ने भी हमारी भूमिका पूरी तरह जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट में रखी है उस पे कायम हम लोग ने रहे हैं और हमने पूरी तरह हमारी भूमिका गृह मंत्री जी के सामने विशद की है।
There is a very cordial relation between people to people between Karnataka and Maharashtra. Nothing should be done to disturb the peace on both the sides. So there is a committee of six ministers. Both the sides will sit out and whenever necessary to thrash out small issues and bring a kind of atmosphere where confidence building measure will be there. There are that has been told by Maharashtra this thing. I'll inquire into that.
Remember, this dispute dates all the way back to 1957 and arises from the claims made by both the states after the reorganization of the states on linguistic lines. While Maharashtra claims that 3 major urban centers in Karnataka, including Belagavi, Karwar and Nipani, the Karnataka side has claimed Kolhapur, Sholapur as well as Sangli, that's currently part of Maharashtra. So this is a controversy that has gone on for long, but it was fueled by the political statements that were made recently by the Chief Ministers of Karnataka and Maharashtra. My colleague Neha Hebbale is joining us live on the broadcast with the details. Neha, over the last few weeks, we've seen sporadic incidents of violence, a lot of protests in Belagavi as well. But now that the Union Home Minister has stepped in, what is the situation on ground?
Well, on ground, largely things have remained peaceful for the past almost 4 or 5 days now. With this comes, understandably so, after tensions were heightened, and both the chief ministers who had held a meeting at the Ahmedabad airport as well, when they were there for the swearing-in ceremony, that was, quite a close-door meeting that was held. Now, following that, we're seeing that this meeting which has come in, with the Union Home Minister, where, 3 key decisions were taken. The first being the fact that nobody should lay claim. And when they meet, when in fact he said nobody, this means none of the chief ministers, none of the cabinet ministers should make statements about this, and none of the elected representatives on the whole, should make any provocative statements. Now, the second also being the fact that this committee would be formed to look into the troubles that people are facing on both sides of the border, largely to ensure that, law and order does not deteriorate. Now, one interesting fact in what the Home Minister said was that, there were a few Twitter accounts, a few fake Twitter accounts which were used to incite violence on that day when we saw the police having to detain almost 700 people. So we really have to, of course, wait and see whether, the violence that took place at the border, whether it was pre-orchestrated, whether this was pre-planned, or whether, this was, like the Home Minister there mentioned, action would be taken against all of those responsible.
Okay, all right. Neha, do stay on with us. Aishwarya is also joining us on the broadcast with the details. Aishwarya, very, very crucial that the Home Minister has stepped in, because remember, provocative statements were made from both Chief Ministers of Maharashtra as well as Karnataka. And now that the Home Minister has stepped in, he has made it clear no such statements should be made, also forming a committee to ensure peace in the border district.
Well, that's right. 6-member team, which will comprise of 3 ministers each from Maharashtra and Karnataka, will now hold talks. And Amit Shah categorically stated that this issue should not be resolved, should not resolve on the streets. They should be, it should be resolved constitutionally, and therefore the reason perhaps an IPS will be also assisting the team when the resolution will take place, and further talks will take place. Certainly, Amit Shah very categorically, while speaking to Eknath, Shinde and Basavaraj, Bommai, stated that till the time the Supreme Court won't decide on this issue, no one should comment on this, including the ministers, including the chief ministers itself. And therefore the reason perhaps now a very strong message has been sent by the Union Home Minister that till the Supreme Court's decision won't come, nothing should be done as far as the dispute is concerned. And very important thing that Home Minister also addressed, that there were several fake Twitter accounts that instigated people, which led to the violence in on the border areas, and therefore the reason an FIR will be registered against these Twitter accounts. Remember, almost 700 such Twitter accounts have been identified till now, and therefore the reason the FIR is also been registered. But a very important meeting that yesterday holded up by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah with both the chief ministers, and the decision further has been taken to settle down the situation as of now.
Okay, all right. Aishwarya, thank you for joining us with those details. Thanking Neha Hebale as well for joining us with those inputs.